On May 25, 2021, around 10:07 a.m., Georgia State Patrol was called to assist Savannah police with a white 40 Econoline van displaying a stolen license plate. Trooper Williams spotted the van merging onto I-516 from Gwinnett Street and attempted a traffic stop. The driver immediately accelerated, passed another vehicle, and merged onto I-16, prompting a pursuit. Trooper Williams activated his siren and notified Troop I Communications.
Vehicle stop.
Just 2 minutes into the chase, Trooper Williams performed a pit maneuver to end the pursuit. The impact sent the van onto the south shoulder, crashing into a guardrail and flipping over. It came to a stop facing southbound, blocking all lanes of Interstate 16. The driver, later identified as Melinda Flakes, climbed out through a window and fled on foot, but was quickly apprehended by Savannah police. The passenger, Christopher Jones, complied with verbal commands, exited through the passenger window, and was temporarily detained. After confirming no active warrants, he was released. A search of the vehicle revealed a burnt glass pipe commonly associated with drug use.
You okay? Yeah, just ran away. Alright, we're gonna take care of you. Step over. The EMS is coming to check you out. Step on over. Come on. Thank you, sir.
What the fuck?
You good? What? What?
Late on March 19, 2025, Deputy Johnson with the Clayton County Sheriff's Office observed a pickup truck committing a traffic violation. Once the traffic light turned green, the deputy followed the vehicle and attempted a traffic stop. However, the driver ignored the lights and sirens, then accelerated, forcing officers to initiate a pursuit.
I'll be out. 36 clear.
Code 8. He's taking off on me. I'll be in pursuit.
I'm in the full traffic control. Code 8, come out. 36 radio. We're going to be heading northbound Riverdale Road. Coming up past Phoenix Boulevard. Speed 68. Medium traffic condition. Clear is clear, going past Hendricks and Riverdale. This is 45 east. Clear 35 east. What's the charges?
The suspect continued driving at speeds of around 60 to 70 miles per hour. The deputy stayed close, attempting to slow the vehicle down and hoping the driver would choose to stop safely on their own, rather than forcing the pursuit to end with a pit maneuver.
Okay, 35. Oh yeah, it's going to be 35 east. speed of 70, medium condition. Please, sir, do you have a closest exit to where you are on 25? We're going to be passing exit 59, Park out. Stage 55 East Park out. Radio, we just took exit 59, Park out, speed of 70. No cars around us at this time. Please, sir. Radio, same traffic. Radio, step by, trying to hit 1 second. Please, contact. Let me get ahead of you, talk a bit. Radio, he's gonna be fit. Stand by.
Over 27, let me get ahead of you, Sergeant Pitt.
After just over 3 minutes of pursuit, the deputy decided to perform a pit maneuver to bring the chase to an end. Following the impact, the suspect's vehicle veered off into roadside brush, giving him an opportunity to bail out and flee on foot. Despite an extensive search with the assistance of a canine unit, officers were unable to locate the suspect. On July 14, 2025, Trooper Holly Romero was waiting at a red light at Highway 67 and Hervey Street when a blue Hyundai Kona ran the red light with hazard lights flashing, cutting through the intersection without yielding. The vehicle continued westbound on Highway 67. Trooper Romero activated her emergency lights and turned around to initiate a stop. The Hyundai passed a truck towing a trailer and swerved into oncoming traffic in a busy commercial area, forcing several vehicles onto the shoulder. Trooper Romero maneuvered around the truck on the right shoulder and activated her sirens to continue the pursuit.
Oh, hell no.
Despite lights and sirens, the Hyundai Kona continued westbound on Highway 67 with no signs of stopping. Trooper Romero radioed dispatch to report an active pursuit. The vehicle traveled approximately 2.3 miles before turning left into the parking lot of By Review Veterinary Clinic.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? I gotta get my dog to a vet. I don't give a shit. I gotta get my dog to No, ma'am. He's about to die. I don't care. She can bring your damn dog. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You're under arrest. Touch me.
Okay, Agnes, you better do what you gotta do.
My dog's dying. We just at the wrong vet. We got at the wrong You're gonna cut off traffic because your dog is dying? Are you kidding me? Flashers on.
The driver of the Hyundai Kona, later identified as 45-year-old April Robinson, exited the vehicle with her hands raised, stating that her dog was dying and that she had activated her hazard lights. When Trooper Romero attempted to take her into custody, Robinson pulled away and resisted arrest. She was quickly subdued and taken into custody without further incident. The vehicle was released to the passenger. Robinson was transported to the Hempstead County Jail and charged with the following offenses: misdemeanor fleeing, vehicle or conveyance, reckless driving, level 1, improper passing on the left, resisting arrest, failure to yield to an emergency vehicle. At approximately 11:30 a.m. on July 2nd, 2024, the Delaware County Dispatch Center issued a "Be on the lookout" alert for a stolen vehicle, a white 2024 Toyota RAV4, last seen on U.S. Route 95 near mile marker 20 in Richland County. The vehicle had previously been involved in multiple pursuits with other agencies. Shortly after, a sergeant from the Ohio State Highway Patrol's Mount Gilead post spotted the RAV-4 heading southbound on U.S. Route 95 in Knox County. When the sergeant attempted a traffic stop as the vehicle entered Fredericktown, the driver refused to pull over, initiating another pursuit.
Left on Tuttle, back towards 95. Right on to 95, back heading into town. Heading north on 13. These two occupants across the median, going signal 100.
As the pursuit began, the suspect immediately showed extreme recklessness by crossing the grassy median and driving into oncoming lanes at high speed. From the way the vehicle maneuvered to escape, it was clear the suspects were not going to be easy to stop.
I can't get in front of them. If I could pit them, I would, but I can't get in front of them. Still northbound.
The red light.
The pursuit continued toward Mount Vernon, but was called off due to the suspect's reckless driving and the danger posed to the public. An aviation unit in the area responded and located the Toyota, tracking it from the air as it traveled along Interstate 71 through Morrow, Delaware, and Franklin counties. Ground units followed from a distance without activating lights or sirens.
He doesn't have a shoulder to pass on, so he's slowing down just a little bit.
.1138, chopper 3.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, 1138.
Go ahead for aviation.
What are we following him for? Do you have him for speed?
No, negative. This was a 75 vehicle. It was bowled out of Morrow County. It's ran from 4 different agencies, 5 being our agency. We've been in multiple pursuits with them and brought them down here now.
Okay. We have a supervisor monitoring up there.
Right, I've got a supervisor that's flying. I've got a supervisor in another fixed wing plane above me, and I believe there is a supervisor on the ground as well.
33 is also trailing.
A West Broad exit, and he's going to continue on 270, so he's giving up the exit.
The Toyota continued south on Interstate 71, exited onto Interstate 270 westbound, and then merged south onto State Route 315. Troopers attempted to deploy stop sticks near the Ackerman Road exit, but the effort was unsuccessful. The suspect vehicle then turned west onto Interstate 670 before looping back onto Interstate 71 southbound. The pursuit pressed on into Greene County, with troopers maintaining a safe following distance.
Okay.
.1146, you did copy 1748's traffic of do not actively pursue, correct?
Alright, I'll go ahead and shut my lights off.
Six 7-4 West Show.
We're coming up to, looks like State Route 38 and 71. I'm sorry, State Route 54, I believe. 56, disregard, sorry, 56. Still going to be southbound.
Another set of stop sticks was deployed as the pursuit continued. This time, although the suspect attempted to swerve and avoid them, luck was no longer on his side.
into the cornfield. Need you guys to use box to give it up. Right, this time we got what's ever done.
Can you say anything? Get him up, walk him this way. Get him up, come this way. Get up! Get up, come here. Get up! I can't see his hands. Get back, get back. His hands. Get up! Turn around and come backwards. Walk backwards.
While trying to avoid the stop sticks, the suspect lost control and struck the rear of a 2024 Chevrolet Silverado, driven by 56-year-old Albert Cini of Waldorf, Maryland. The vehicle came to a stop on the shoulder. The driver, Tevin Marion, 29, and passenger, Darius Thompson, 38, both from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, were taken into custody without further incident. Marion was booked into Clinton County Jail and charged with felony failure to comply, along with misdemeanors for driving without a license, not wearing a seatbelt, and failure to maintain control. He also had an active felony warrant and faces additional charges in Knox County and other jurisdictions. Around 5 a.m. on March 7, 2023, a Milwaukee patrol officer was stopped at a red light when he observed a vehicle making a left turn without signaling. The officer followed with lights and sirens activated in an attempt to conduct a traffic stop, but the vehicle began accelerating. Realizing the driver was trying to flee, the officer initiated a pursuit and notified dispatch.
Clear. How do you see it there? I can see that there. I can see it. 2-7. It's got about a block and a half on us right now. Looks like he's going eastbound on Highland. We're at 2-7. Clear. Eastbound on Highland. Coming up to 2-5. Speeds are 60 miles per hour. Traffic is light. They're driving.
As the suspect approached an intersection, he continued at high speed, intending to run the red light as before. However, this time, he lost control and crashed into the rear of another civilian vehicle. Both suspects immediately fled on foot, with officers close behind in pursuit.
Black male, black shirt, white pants, southbound. Get down to the ground now! Get down, stay down! There's another one. He's still southbound. Hands out! Hey, he's right there in front of you, squad. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. I don't know why he ran. I got you covered. I don't even. You got him? Yeah, go. Give me the address. What are you looking for?
Both the driver and the passenger were quickly taken into custody nearby. The driver claimed he fled because he had a small amount of marijuana on him. However, during a search of the suspect's vehicle, officers discovered a small bag containing white powder and a loaded handgun. Both suspects and the driver of the civilian vehicle that was struck were transported to the hospital for evaluation, with no serious injuries reported.
Sit up. Stand up. Stand up.
On June 5th, 2021, an officer spotted a black Mazda speeding at over 90 miles per hour with no license plate. The officer began to follow and attempted a traffic stop, but the driver refused to comply and accelerated, initiating a high-speed pursuit. As the pursuit began, the driver quickly accelerated to over 100 miles per hour, weaving through lanes in an attempt to escape. At one point, officers attempted to strike the rear of the Mazda to slow it down, but the maneuver had no effect. The driver only accelerated faster. As the pursuit entered a construction zone, the Mazda began to slow down. Officers quickly seized the opportunity and executed a pit maneuver. Although the driver tried to steer out and continue fleeing, troopers forced the vehicle to a complete stop. Both the driver and passenger immediately exited the car and fled on foot. The driver, Rebecca Grinnell, was arrested shortly after. Passenger Jarrett Eason was caught following a brief foot chase and canine deployment. Inside the stolen Mazda, officers found drugs and stolen IDs. Grinnell had a suspended license and an active theft warrant. She was charged with fleeing, reckless driving, DUI, and theft. Eason was charged with theft and obstruction. Grinnell was sentenced to 3 years, but paroled after 7 months. Eason received 5 years, with 3 to be served in custody. On the night of March 17, 2025, a patrol officer observed a blue Dodge Challenger swerving between lanes and passing other vehicles without signaling. Suspecting the driver was impaired, the officer followed and attempted a traffic stop. However, the driver accelerated and fled at high speed, prompting an immediate pursuit.
Can I use the car?
A few minutes later, the officer managed to close the distance to the suspect. Realizing a pit maneuver at such high speeds would be unsafe, the officer attempted to force the suspect's vehicle toward the shoulder. However, the suspect aggressively resisted, making it difficult for the officer to bring the pursuit to an end.
Put your fucking hands up! Put your hands up right now! I'll fucking shoot you! Get on your face! Get on your face! One at gunpoint, 1050, Glade at Tanyard, Glade at Tanyard.
A few minutes later, the suspect lost control of the vehicle at high speed, veered off the road, and disabled the car. The driver stepped out, surrendered, and was taken into custody without further incident.
Vehicle clear, I'm 1095.
At about 1:43 p.m. on December 18, 2024, in Caldwell County, Missouri, Officer Smith spotted a white vehicle approaching at what appeared to be a high rate of speed. His radar confirmed the car was traveling 65 miles per hour in a 50 zone. As it passed, he noticed significant damage on the driver's side. Smith immediately turned around and attempted to catch up with the vehicle.
Correction on the vehicle, it may be a Chrysler 200 or 300. Still extensive damage on the driver's side.
Copy, might be a Chrysler 200, 300 with extensive damage. Attention to base officers, hold the air, last rush, pursuit in Caldwell County.
Speed 70. It is a Chrysler.
Copy, it is a Chrysler, speed 70. And traffic?
No traffic. Missouri registration, E. Edward H. Henry, 679 Peepaw. Speed 80, northbound, almost to J.C. Penney.
Get on HH Holly there.
You think that it's a trail that comes to a dead end?
10-3. They're out in the field. They got spun around.
Copy, in the field, got spun around. Do we know how many are in the vehicle?
Negative.
What location?
You go north on whatever road this is, 160th. Can't tell.
At one point, the suspect's vehicle veered off the road into a field, spinning out on the slick, dry grass. Despite the reduced speed, officers were unable to box it in before the driver managed to steer back onto the roadway. Once back on the road, the car quickly picked up speed again, reaching an estimated 90 miles per hour.
Okay, we're going back out this driveway back to 185th. Going southbound on 185th.
Copy, going back southbound on 185th.
I don't know if he meant to, but his trunk popped open.
Copy, trunk is open. Copy, slowing to 40.
They're doing 40 miles an hour northbound, coming up to Vista now.
Northbound, coming up to Vista.
Looks like 2 occupants. It's dark tint, can't really tell. Possibly a male driver.
Copy, 2 occupants with dark tint, possibly male driver.
Coming to a stop. Show me your hands!
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Get on the ground right now! Get on the ground!
The pursuit lasted about 10 minutes before officers coordinated to prepare spike strips to bring it to an end. Perhaps realizing he couldn't escape, the driver pulled into the driveway of a home, later identified as the residence of the female passenger's parents. Both the male driver and the female passenger were taken into custody at gunpoint. The driver immediately admitted he fled because he had no insurance, noting it was his fourth offense. During the post-arrest investigation, officers discovered the vehicle's VIN plate was missing. The driver claimed it must have fallen off during a previous crash.
You got it? Just have a seat in there.
On March 3, 2022, at around 8:02 p.m., Trooper First Class D. Thomas was conducting traffic enforcement on I-85 northbound near mile marker 92 when he observed a silver Porsche Cayman speeding and making improper lane changes. Trooper Thomas attempted a traffic stop, but the driver refused to comply, accelerated, and continued driving recklessly, prompting a high-speed pursuit.
66, X-ray, clean time 166 to Georgia. He's going to be a 1080. Going northbound, coming up to exit 96. He's an HOV. Looks like a 10.
While driving on the shoulder, the suspect lost control and crashed into a tow truck that was loading a disabled white pickup. The impact wedged the Porsche under the pickup. Trooper Thomas approached and noticed the driver appeared lethargic. The tow truck operator reported that the driver of the disabled pickup had been hit during the crash and thrown over the median wall onto Dawson Boulevard.
Don't fucking move! Hit somebody and you see him? Oh shit! You stupid motherfucker! Don't you goddamn move! I think he's like 558, Marietta. Go ahead and start skirt. He struck a truck. What is it? Are you okay? What? Get out! Get out! I don't care if you fall. Get out! Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
On January 24, 2024, around 3:15 p.m., Trooper Darren Evans was patrolling eastbound on Interstate 40 when he spotted a silver Dodge Charger in the left lane with Arkansas license plate USAJCKN. The plate was partially covered by a dark-tinted plate cover obstructing visibility. A check through the National Crime Information Center revealed the plate was expired since June 30, 2019, and registered to a 2013 blue Hyundai Elantra. Trooper Evans activated his emergency lights and siren to initiate a traffic stop. The vehicle initially slowed down and pulled onto the right shoulder.
Almost like they knew what was about to happen.
As Trooper Evans exited his patrol vehicle, he noticed the suspect's car was not in park. As he approached, the driver suddenly sped off, fleeing eastbound on Interstate 40 at speeds over 100 miles per hour.
21 more yet.
275 eastbound.
The pursuit continued south on Interstate 55 from the Interstate 40 interchange. The suspect drove dangerously, nearly losing control at high speeds in traffic. Trooper Evans attempted a TVI to end the pursuit, but the suspect suddenly braked, causing the patrol car to overshoot. The suspect then made a U-turn and drove northbound in the southbound lanes, heading straight into oncoming traffic.
Turn around, go the wrong way. 5 where you at? Or 2, 1 where you at?
Just now getting on 55.
He's going the wrong way.
All right, where's he? I need to know where he's going the wrong way.
He's at 55. 55 going the wrong way towards, back towards Mound City. I'm looking at him, he's driving in the fast lane wrong way, took Mound City.
Check 4.
I'm driving on the shoulder, trying to follow behind him. Looks like he may have wrecked. He wrecked out. Black male, green t-shirt, running across 40. Black male, green t-shirt.
Moments later, Trooper Evans saw the suspect's vehicle crash head-on into a semi-truck in the middle lanes of Interstate 55. The driver jumped out and fled on foot, running northbound. Trooper Evans exited his patrol car and gave chase on foot.
On foot. Cross fast. Come on, we ain't got time to be playing around in traffic.
After a short foot chase, Trooper Evans successfully took the driver into custody. The suspect was identified as 20-year-old Kyla Morrow of Arkansas. Crittenden EMS offered medical treatment, but Morrow declined and reported no injuries. She was transported to the Crittenden County Detention Center without further incident. Morrow faces charges including fleeing, reckless driving, driving the wrong way on a divided highway, expired license plate, fictitious plate, obscured plate, and additional traffic violations.
Got your key. Just gonna loosen up just a little bit.
At about 9:25 p.m. on January 1, 2025, Officer Hicks was conducting a traffic safety checkpoint at Eastview Road and Holland Road in Rock Hill, York County, South Carolina. At approximately 9:28 p.m., a Chevrolet Malibu approached and stopped. The driver, dressed in black and wearing a ski mask, was asked to present his license. He checked his pant leg, then claimed his license was in the back seat. When Officer Hicks instructed him to pull to the side of the road, the driver suddenly accelerated at high speed through the checkpoint. Officer Hicks quickly returned to his patrol car and initiated a pursuit. The chase continued at speeds over 110 miles per hour, at times climbing to 125. Officer Hicks noted the driver's erratic behavior, especially when approaching other vehicles. It became clear that the pursuit needed to be brought to an end quickly to prevent danger to other motorists.
22 coming on Gordon Road, speeds are 100. Still light traffic.
Got any cars coming by you?
I've had 2 so far. He's staying in his lane. $10.50, $10.50, $10.50.
Just roll your mill.
The chase continued at speeds over 110 miles per hour, at times climbing to 125. Officer Hicks noted the driver's erratic behavior, especially when approaching other vehicles. It became clear that the pursuit needed to be brought to an end quickly to prevent danger to other motorists.
The map near Road Street on Highway.
On January 9th, 2021, around 11:04 p.m., Trooper Crossland was notified of a non-custodial kidnapping out of Tennessee, with the suspect's vehicle being tracked into the area. Shortly after, Trooper James Ray spotted the vehicle heading west on Interstate 40 near the Franklin-Crawford County line.
Yes, sir, that's correct. And this is a non-custodial parental kidnapping. It's going to be 27 at the 16 West. Everyone, I'll be waiting on you here at the 16. 10-4, what lane are you in? 10-4, I'll pull it out in front of you. Throw mount on. She's not trying to take off. 1037. So copy 1037. Force base, you get ready.
She just ran me thick.
Trooper Crossland positioned in front of the suspect vehicle, with Trooper Ray behind and Trooper Ellis on the driver's side. As they attempted to stop the vehicle, the suspect rammed Trooper Crossland's patrol car twice and tried to flee along the shoulder, sideswiping the patrol unit. The suspect briefly lost control in the grassy area, but struck Crossland's vehicle again while re-entering the roadway. Trooper Crossland forced the suspect back into the grass, where both vehicles spun. Despite steering damage, Crossland struck the suspect's car once more, causing both to spin off the road. The suspect's vehicle was disabled and boxed in. The suspect was arrested without further incident, and the juvenile was safely recovered.
Last overpass. Interchange. Ready with spike.
Boxer.
What are you looking? Show your hands! I have a towel. Yeah, we know. Get out here on the ground. Get on the ground. I don't have anything on me. Why the hell did you hit us? I didn't hit you. Yeah, you did. You ran me. I didn't ram you. You ran me first. I have a towel in the car.
On July 13, 2022, Arkansas authorities were alerted to a woman who had struck a person at a construction site, then hit two more individuals at a gas station before fleeing the scene. Sergeant Kay Sheldon and Sergeant J.O. Segura, along with Garland County deputies, responded and began searching for the suspect's vehicle. Shortly after, an officer located the car, initiating a pursuit.
Back on the bypass. Eastbound.
As soon as they gets up there, back off and let them take over.
16 directory.
5 to 8, can you go all the way eastbound or west?
We're back eastbound on 70. That's in Magic Springs. I'm trying to catch up.
During the pursuit, the suspect drove at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour despite heavy rain. Recognizing the danger posed to the public and noting relatively light traffic conditions, officers made the decision to attempt a high-speed pit maneuver.
Yeah, bro, moving right, moving right.
Osprey, coming 37.
I pitted them. They're rolling. They're rolling.
A pit maneuver was executed at approximately 95 miles per hour, causing the suspect's vehicle to veer off the roadway and overturn onto its roof. When officers approached, they found the suspect trapped inside the vehicle. She was later transported to the hospital with serious injuries. The individuals struck earlier by the suspect were also treated at the hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. At about 2:45 p.m. on March 21st, 2022, a McKinley County deputy was transporting Hall to Core Civic, a federally run private prison, for investigation into his charges. Hall had a violent criminal history and, just days earlier on March 15th, had been involved in a shootout with federal HSI agents at the Route 66 Casino Travel Center. He had been held at the Bernalillo County Metropolitan Detention Center the previous week. During transport, Hall complained of chest pains and shortness of breath, requesting medical attention.
Chest pain. What's that? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm calling people right now. Get you some help. Okay. McKinney County Sheriff's Office. Watch your step, watch your step, watch your step. Have a seat right there, have a seat right there. Okay. Let me close this behind you so it won't hit you. What's going on now, sir?
I feel like you can't breathe.
How old are you?
35.
35. You're not gonna get it, brother. Come on, dude. What are you doing, man? Don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Help! Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop. Stop it. Down. Down. Yeah. Get over here. Hurry up.
I just got shot.
Get over here. Fuck.
After a struggle, Hall overpowered the deputy and stole the transport vehicle, even as the deputy had his firearm drawn. Defiant, Hall sped away, leaving the deputy behind suffering from an unexplained but severe pain. Despite this, word of the escape and vehicle theft was quickly relayed to other units, who began moving in to assist.
He got away. He got away. 3 inmates. He's going.
At about 3:44 p.m., New Mexico State Police Officer Ramirez spotted the stolen transport vehicle and activated his emergency equipment, initiating a pursuit. He requested spike strips be deployed on Canoncito School Road as the suspect headed south toward Interstate 40. The driver swerved erratically, nearly running off the road several times while dodging multiple sets of spikes.
I'm going to take over as comms. Another state police officer is in front of me, not sure who it is.
5656, come OB primary.
Transfer. Vehicle headed westbound, direct.
CNT 5 to 516. Now passing the 130. Speeds are about 115. Traffic is live.
We're coming up on the 117.
617 vehicle stop.
During the chase, officers continued deploying spike strips in an effort to deflate the suspect's tires, but each attempt failed. Once the stolen transport vehicle merged westbound onto Interstate 40, New Mexico State Police Officer Joe Najara assumed the lead in the pursuit, while Officer Ramirez took the secondary position and coordinated radio traffic with District 5 dispatch.
Deployed at 114.
111, 112, no one.
Looks like SS 111 is past. We're just past the 111. Traveling about 104 miles per hour. Suspect vehicle is number 2 lane in between number 1 and 2.
The pursuit continued westbound for roughly 27 miles, with speeds reaching up to 105 miles per hour. Near mile marker 126, officers were still unable to close in on the stolen transport vehicle. To complicate matters, 2 additional inmates, unconnected to the escape, were inside the vehicle, forcing troopers to consider safety measures carefully before attempting to bring it to a stop.
552 Syncom, still westbound, just past the 109. 552 Syncom, slowing down about 65 miles per hour. The 108 exit.
At the 518 to unit in front, if you can get it, if it slows down enough, we can touch it.
Traveling about 85 miles.
Tuesday 20.
It looks like it's headed back to I-40. If you could call people at county, it looks like they're there. It looks like they're made a stop now. We're at milepost 15, unknown this road. They are stopped.
This is I will tell you when to make the stop at milepost 15, milepost 15.
Crossfire, get over here!
Officers ultimately brought the chase to an end and safely took all 3 occupants of the vehicle into custody. The Cibola County Sheriff's Office charged Hall with aggravated fleeing, motor vehicle theft, and kidnapping for holding the 2 uninvolved inmates against their will.
Arrest. Get in your fucking face!
No glass, no glass, no glass. Come out the door.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up!
At approximately 4:15 p.m. on December 21st, 2024, Sergeant James Hager of the Monroe County Sheriff's Office responded to a reported domestic violence incident. However, the suspect's next actions would turn a routine call into a far more difficult day on the job for law enforcement.
Say one from arrival.
While deputies were speaking with individuals involved, the suspect suddenly bolted outside and climbed into Sergeant Hager's patrol vehicle.
He just stole my patrol car. He stole my patrol car, Central. Get out.
After stealing the patrol vehicle, the suspect went on to carjack a red Kia SUV from a woman and drove off recklessly in an attempt to escape. An officer prepared spike strips to stop the suspect, but heavy traffic and the suspect's high speed, estimated around 100 miles per hour, made deployment unsuccessful. However, the suspect's reckless actions would soon catch up with him.
Signal 4. Signal 4. Signal 4.
Signal 4. Signal 4. Signal 4.
At mile marker 104, the suspect collided with a red Volkswagen traveling northbound on US 1. Following the crash, he attempted to continue fleeing but lost control of the vehicle, which overturned off the roadway. Officers approached with weapons drawn, issuing commands but received no response from the suspect.
I'm taking mine out.
Sorry.
Go take it out.
Sheriff's office, come out.
That ain't opening it, Andy.
That's kind of open.
We need to bust out the trunk.
Go.
Right here. Body right here. Body right here. Body right
Body?
Body right there. Body. I got you.
Watch it. Watch it.
Is he 7?
Sheriff's office, come out with your hands up. Can you hear me?
714556 Palm Drive for the white.
Can you hear me, Sheriff's office?
Police Highway Patrol.
Is he 7?
No. I
can't see anything.
He's not moving on this side. Yeah, he's not moving. I got airbag here.
Can you see his hands or anything?
I'm hitting. Go ahead.
Can we open this?
Also, the child is pretty badly injured.
I got you.
Good. You're almost there.
And my thing break. Get on the other side. Hey, break it on the other side.
Yeah, right here. Guys, do we have a knife? Do we have a knife? We can go through.
I got a glass breaker if you need it.
Break it.
Shield.
Give me the shield. Give me the shield. Let's try to get that door open right here. We can't. Guys, can we cut the airbag? Does anybody have a knife?
I got a glass breaker with a knife.
He's moving. Hands up. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
The suspect, later identified as Armando Lope, was found trapped inside the vehicle. and required assistance from officers to get out. He was taken into custody, transported to the hospital for evaluation, and then booked into the Key West jail without further incident.
Someone call for rescue now.
My piss. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Recovery position, come on. Get up on your ass.
At about 1:28 p.m. on July 8, 2025, Florida Highway Patrol Trooper Jonathan Hernandez was on routine patrol in Lee County. From the I-75 median near mile marker 146, he observed a silver Chevrolet Silverado pickup speeding northbound, weaving dangerously through traffic. He estimated it was traveling around 100 miles per hour in the 70 zone, and a laser check confirmed it at 98 miles per hour as it passed in the inside lane, overtaking multiple vehicles. Trooper Hernandez pulled out to intercept. When he activated his emergency lights, the Silverado braked hard, drifting erratically between lanes. Though the driver initially signaled right as if to yield, he suddenly accelerated instead, forcing Hernandez to pursue. The pickup continued northbound at over 100 miles per hour, weaving recklessly through traffic.
All units for traffic are 1031.
I'll take over the radio. Last time I want to go 151. Speed is 99 miles per hour. Light traffic.
Hey, do you want to go ahead and take over? I can
As the chase neared exit 157 at Tucker's Grade, Trooper Riley took over as the lead unit. The suspect exited the interstate, blew through a stop sign, and attempted to head west on Tucker's Grade. At that point, Riley forced the Silverado onto a grassy area at the northwest corner of the intersection, disabling the pickup. Troopers exited their vehicles with weapons drawn and ordered the driver to surrender, but he refused, revving the engine in an attempt to break free.
Let me see your hands! Get your fucking hands! Get out of the fucking car! Get out of the car right now! Get your fucking hands!
After his final failed attempt to flee, troopers pulled the driver from the Silverado and arrested him. He was identified as Kevin Donald Reardon II of Florida, who smelled strongly of alcohol. A search of the pickup uncovered 6 empty liquor bottles, 4 unopened bottles in a 99 brand party pack, 3 burnt marijuana joints, drug paraphernalia, and 2 prescription bottles of oxcarbazepine and gabapentin. Reardon was taken to Fawcett Hospital, where tests showed a blood alcohol level of 0.152. During a CT scan, staff discovered he had concealed a prescription bottle internally, which he later surrendered. By 8:11 p.m., he was cleared and booked into the Charlotte County Jail on multiple charges. On June 6, 2025, at around 11:15 p.m., Officer Walker was contacted and informed that the Magnolia Police Department was pursuing a white Chevrolet Malibu and requested his assistance. Officer Walker responded and located a vehicle matching the description at the intersection of US Highway 79 and East Main Street. He quickly joined the pursuit and took the lead position. While heading westbound on East Main Street, just past the intersection with Dudley Street and with no oncoming traffic, Trooper Walker executed a TVI, striking the rear driver's side of the suspect vehicle with the front passenger side bumper of his unit. Although the maneuver was initially successful, Magnolia police officers were unable to box the vehicle in. A few minutes later, with traffic clear, Trooper Walker executed a second TVI, this time successfully. The suspect, later identified as Terry LaField, exited the vehicle from the passenger side and fled on foot. He ran down the dead end of Larry Street and was soon found leaving a residence he had unlawfully entered. LaField was taken into custody without further incident. At about 1 p.m. on January 21st, 2025, Deputy Hanks and his partner, Deputy Farrell, were notified about a vehicle that had previously fled Forest Park Police during a traffic stop days earlier. The deputies later spotted a matching vehicle traveling north on Highway 85 near Garden Walk Boulevard in Clayton County, Georgia. A check of the tag through GCIC showed the registration had been suspended on November 7, 2024, and the insurance had been canceled on December 1, 2024, per the Georgia Department of Revenue. When deputies attempted a traffic stop, the driver fled northbound on Highway 85.
We're approaching Airport South Parkway. Clayton 93 radio. I'm trying to attempt the 72. We're passing Lee's Mill on Highway 85 on Georgia Tag, Charlie uniform. 7406. Whiskey 7406. We'll go with the color Cadillac. Charlie uniform whiskey 7406.
Hop out of it. Traffic button.
Clear 2011 Cadillac, white color, under registration, no valid insurance.
Stop the car. Took off. Took off. I got one taking off on me. We're gonna be flag down GSP. Clayton 93, we still on Lee's Mill and Highway. Damn. I got you. Okay, y'all get off the radio. Lee's Mill approaching Forest Parkway. Speeds are about 50 miles.
Are you different?
That's affirmative. We're on Forest Parkway approaching 75.
During the pursuit, the suspect repeatedly used the shoulder to pass other vehicles, at times nearly causing collisions. Realizing the car posed a serious danger to the public and could not be stopped safely otherwise, deputies decided to use a pit maneuver to end the chase.
We'll be reckless driving. Traffic charges as well.
Tell them it's vehicle 5. I'll get a GSP assist.
We're at 60 miles an hour. Still on the underground, heading towards downtown now. Hey, to the unit that's coming behind me, take up the traffic.
Up to 25.
I'm just trying to clear up for a bit.
Okay, 25 where?
285 approaching eastbound. Augusta Greenville getting on to 285 right now, radio.
These are 6 miles. What's up, man? After you about 6?
Pit recovered. We're back in pursuit. 285 east.
285 east, speed,
Traffic.
After the first pit attempt failed, Deputy Hanks executed a second maneuver that forced the suspect's vehicle into a concrete barrier, disabling it. The driver, identified as 60-year-old Bobby Lee Atkins, was pulled from the car and taken into custody. During questioning, Atkins admitted to consuming multiple alcoholic beverages before driving. A hospital test later confirmed he also had cocaine in his system at the time of the incident. After being released from medical care, Atkins was transported to the Clayton County Jail for processing.
What did I do?
On May 26, 2025, at approximately 8 a.m., Sergeant Gary Miller with the traffic unit observed a vehicle traveling 20 miles per hour over the posted speed limit in the 2600 block of Northwest 27th Avenue. When Sergeant Miller attempted a traffic stop, the driver ignored the lights and sirens, accelerated, and fled the scene, prompting a pursuit.
Avenue, Romeo Alpha Yankee Hotel 96 on a black Chevy, and we're still southbound. Slowly westbound on Northwest 21st Street. We're southbound on 35th Avenue Road, not eluding me, but going about 30 miles per hour, 40 miles per hour, coming up to 27. Alright, he's running a red light at I-75. Looks like we're about to get on the interstate. Alright, we're 1031, passing the interstate westbound.
Eastbound on Highway 2.
Turning on Old Bridgeton Road.
60 miles per hour, no traffic.
Coming up 27th Avenue, going southbound.
Coming up 27th Avenue, going southbound.
Very just advise how far there one. We're just getting off the airport right now.
Coming up to State Road 40.
Coming up to State Road 40.
A few minutes later, as the driver approached Interstate 75 on Northwest Bridgeton Road, he began to accelerate. Recognizing the threat to public safety, Sergeant Miller decided to perform a pit maneuver to bring the dangerous pursuit to an end.
Mayor, keep us updated on traffic conditions.
Passing Southwest 10th Street, no traffic coming up towards 200.
Southwest 10th Street, no traffic.
Got another pit.
Another pit. Station 1033.
He's driving out of it, going up towards State Road 2.
Coming up to State Road 2.
Passing 20th Street, coming up to 200 right now. We're having somebody stopping traffic on 200.
Past the 20th Street, coming up to 200.
We're westbound on 200.
Westbound on 200.
Hold the traffic. They stop them.
After 2 pit maneuvers, the driver was finally forced to stop. He was identified as 31-year-old Leroy Graham. Graham was taken into custody and admitted he fled because he did not have a valid driver's license. He was booked into the Marion County Jail with a bond set at $5,500, which he posted later that same day. After about 10 minutes of searching, Florida Highway Patrol located the suspect's vehicle, which was traveling at approximately 110 miles per hour. A high-speed pursuit immediately began, with a Florida trooper taking the lead position. The pursuit continued at speeds ranging from 100 to 120 miles per hour in a posted 60 miles per hour zone with moderate traffic. The suspect weaved recklessly through vehicles and repeatedly drove onto the median in an attempt to evade capture. Minutes later, while attempting to run a red light at an intersection, the suspect crashed into a vehicle crossing the roadway. The suspect's car then plowed into 5 more vehicles stopped at the light before coming to a stop. Troopers immediately stopped their patrol units and approached the suspect. The suspect, identified as 56-year-old Efton Wannafield Miller of Newport Richey, was taken into custody at the scene. Miller was booked into the Hernando County Jail on multiple charges, including reckless driving causing serious injury, fleeing to elude with serious injury, aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, DUI with serious injury and property damage, and felon in possession of a weapon. A search of his vehicle uncovered 2 swords, a crossbow, brass knuckles, and a police radio. The crash left 1 person seriously injured and heavily damaged 3 vehicles. At approximately 7:59 a.m. on May 20th, 2025, Trooper Parker was monitoring eastbound traffic on Interstate 40 near mile marker 138 from the right shoulder. During that time, he observed a red Honda Accord traveling continuously in the left lane with a cracked windshield. Parker immediately pulled out to follow the vehicle and initiate a traffic stop.
Come around the front, okay? Where are your shoes? Right here? Any weapons on you? Okay, put your shoes on. Let's see your phone too. Trooper Parker made contact with the driver through the passenger side window, identified himself and his agency, and explained the reason for the stop. The driver was later identified as Calais Danielle Richmond of Conway, Arkansas. Parker then asked Richmond to step to the front of the vehicle and read her Miranda rights. Richmond initially said she was returning the car to a friend in North Little Rock and believed the vehicle only contained clothing. Parker suspected she was not being truthful. Richmond was then handcuffed and secured in the back seat of the patrol car. What you're telling me is truthful. So, it ain't happening. You can, if you're truly not, you know, main person involved in this, you can work yourself out of that.
The main thing is just being honest, because now this place has bullcrap.
No, I'm being truthful.
It's not true.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
During questioning, Richmond stated that she had been paid $500 to return the vehicle. After the interview concluded, officers conducted an inventory search of the car. The search led to the seizure of 240 small packages, each weighing about 1 pound, believed to contain marijuana. The trunk and back seat were packed with the bundles, with those in the back seat partially covered by a gray blanket. Additional vacuum-sealed packages were found on the front passenger side floor, stacked up to the glove compartment in the edge of the seat. Several items, including a pair of men's Nike shoes, battery jumper cables, a towel, and convenience store items, had been placed on top of some of the packages in the front area, apparently to help conceal them. At about 1:30 p.m. on November 23, 2024, West Valley patrol officers located a stolen 2022 white Mercedes-Benz GLE parked near Corbin and Sherman. After keeping the vehicle under surveillance for nearly 2 hours, 2 individuals entered the car and drove off. Officers began trailing the stolen Mercedes and requested support from additional patrol units, an air unit, and a supervisor. As the vehicle headed north on DeSoto Avenue, another unit joined the surveillance. The driver then turned east onto Parthenia Street, briefly pulled over, and let a female passenger out. Moments later, the driver accelerated away at high speed eastbound on Parthenia, prompting officers to initiate a full pursuit.
Go, let him go, let child go. Let child go.
1083 is request. Correction, any unit in the vicinity, 1083 is requesting a backup air unit supervisor, Parthenia and DeSoto.
1083, the passenger jumped out of the vehicle. Have someone stand by with the passenger in pursuit of the suspect vehicle, eastbound Parthenia, approaching when I go. You answer? Not yet.
All units and operators, please stand by. 1083 is in pursuit of a white Mercedes vehicle, eastbound Parthenia, approaching Winenda. Requesting a backup air unit supervisor.
Southbound Mason. 1083, we're going to be southbound Mason. Whoa!
Air 10 here, ETA.
1083, hold the area. TCTC, Sadakoy, and Mason. I'm getting already rolling.
Request Mason.
And Sherman Way.
Check my passengers here.
Soon after, the Mercedes turned south on Mason Avenue, continuing to flee at high speed. As it approached the intersection of Mason and Sadakoy, just moments after the chase began, the driver ran a red light and slammed into a westbound Tesla Model 3 on Sadakoy Street. The impact caused the stolen Mercedes to overturn and crash into an eastbound Jaguar XE and a Toyota Corolla. Officers quickly moved in to apprehend the suspect and assist the injured motorist.
1083, Reverend Murray.
He's gonna run.
Don't fucking move. Fucking hands. Don't move. Let me see your hands. Right now. Let me see your fucking hands. Let me see your hands.
Don't fucking move.
How many people?
I think there's one. Only one. Check on them. Make sure they're okay.
Let me see, I got him. All right. Hey, put your butt forward. Come out, let me see your hands. Keep your hands up. Come on. Scoot out. You got him?
I got his belt. Bring him out.
Turn around. Turn around. On your ground. You guys run?
Yeah. Go ahead.
At about 3:10 p.m. on September 10th, 2024, Trooper Little was patrolling when he spotted a black Hyundai traveling south on Interstate 49 near the 67-mile marker with faulty and improper lights, including a non-functioning left brake light. He activated his emergency lights and siren, but the driver refused to yield, sparking a pursuit.
Southbound 67, Adam Victor William 25 Jones, black Hyundai Elantra. Correction, Sonata, we're still southbound.
Trooper Little patiently stayed behind the Hyundai throughout the pursuit. At one point, the driver even looked directly at him as he stood beside her driver's side door, yet still refused to stop.
Well, I'm fixing the DVI.
Confirm you're about the TVI.
10-4, wait for a thing.
Yeah, where would you like to know?
Yeah, go ahead.
All units now 1063-022.
After repeatedly refusing to yield, despite clearly being aware of law enforcement, Trooper Little executed a TVI. The maneuver was successful, bringing the Hyundai to a stop. The driver, identified as 49-year-old Salima Akhtar, was taken into custody and secured in the back of the patrol car. Akhtar explained that she had previously been told by other officers not to stop for flashing lights and sirens. Trooper Little clarified that this was not correct procedure, and she acknowledged that she now understood the proper way to respond in such situations.
Why weren't you stopping? You looked right at me and you kept going, man. What are you doing?
On August 25, 2024, at about 6:31 p.m., a Florida Highway Patrol trooper spotted a white Chevrolet Trax weaving through traffic at speeds up to 91 miles per hour on State Road 836. The driver, later identified as Sean Anthony Guerra Chung, was stopped. As the trooper approached the vehicle, he noticed an unidentified object being dragged from the rear right floorboard.
Like right now.
Okay, your driver's license on? Let me see your fucking hand! Let me see your hand! Let me see your hand! Let me see your fucking hand! Step out, bro! Get on the fucking floor! Get on the fucking floor! Get on the floor! I'm scared. Nacho, get on the floor! I'm scared, bro! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! Miami, start me another unit. Get on the floor, Nacho! Get on the floor!
Troopers ended the pursuit with a pit maneuver, bringing Sean Anthony Guerra Chung's vehicle to a stop. He was taken into custody. A backpack was not immediately found during the vehicle search, but it was later located on the right shoulder, west of the stop. Inside, troopers discovered a pink tube with 2 Ziploc bags of cocaine, a small amount of marijuana, and other packaged cannabis. They also found a pink Ziploc bag with cocaine, 2 bottles of alprazolam, Xanax, and an unlabeled prescription container. In total, 959 alprazolam pills, 24 grams of marijuana, and 28 grams of cocaine were seized. After being read his Miranda rights, Guerra Chung admitted he fled out of fear, but denied ownership of the backpack.
What